Welcome back to my channel. My name is Blair if you're new here, and today we're gonna do a bake with me or no bake with me. I have a pumpkin kind of cheesecake recipe that I like to make for Thanksgiving. I feel like it's a lot lighter than most pumpkin pies and it's really good. Now I will have the recipe in the description box below because I am cutting this in half because the real recipe does make 2 pies and I don't need that for me alone. So let me show you the ingredients. I'll kind of give you a rundown of what I'm doing, I guess, as a single pie, but again, the full recipe will be in the description. Okay, of course you need 1 graham cracker pie crust, nutmeg, pumpkin pie spice, ground cinnamon. You're gonna need a 1/2 cup of milk. The regular recipe calls for a full box of this. I'm doing half of it, which turns out to be a 1/4 cup. And then I have a 1/2 cup of pumpkin, pumpkin puree, that is. And then I do light whipped topping. You need like 8-ounce container. I think 16 if you're doing 2. 4 ounces of cream cheese, full block if you were doing the both. And then for sugar, it's a 1/2 cup or a 1/4 cup because I'm only doing half. So this pie is actually made in layers. So the first layer that we're gonna make, you combine with a hand mixer, cream cheese, half of the whipped topping, and the sugar. That's your first layer, which is like your cream cheese layer. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. So layer 1 is done. We're gonna go ahead and transfer it to the pie crust. So to save on dishes, I'm gonna use this bowl again. I don't really care if it mixes. But for the second step here, we're gonna mix the the vanilla pudding mix. And then we're gonna stir this until it gets thick. And then we add in our pumpkin. Okay, so now that that's thick enough, we're gonna add in our pumpkin. So we're gonna stir this until it's blended in, and then we'll add the spices. All right, so for spices, we're gonna do, for this particular one, the 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Okay, and in pumpkin pie spice, we're gonna do 1 teaspoon. Last but not least, we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. And then once again, we're going to stir till it's all combined. And it's smelling like pumpkin pie easily. Looks really good, nice and rich. I don't see any like massive clumps. All right, so we're gonna put this on top of our cheesecake mix. And then I'm going to rinse this off because I need to put more Cool Whip on here and I want to use this. All right, so finally we're gonna throw on top the rest of this Cool Whip. And then you'll sprinkle just a little bit of your seasonings on top once you're done. So for this, I'm gonna just do a little bit of cinnamon and pumpkin pie, I think. So voila. Okay, so once it's all done, you'll put the lid back on it and put it in the fridge for a minimum of an hour. I made this a few days early simply so I would have a video for you guys. But I won't touch it until probably Thanksgiving, like it should be. So, but that's the no-bake cheesecake pumpkin pie. Super simple and very tasty. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe it's something you'll try. I made it last year. It was actually very good and very light, which I do like lighter desserts. I don't like super rich ones except once in a while. So, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope everybody enjoys Thanksgiving, and I hope everybody has a blessed day.